Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sherry Uchina and I'm back guys with a new video of how to do this beautiful eyeshadow look. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber returning, you're very much welcome to today's video. So without wasting much time guys, let's get into the video. First things first, if you are a beginner, I'll recommend that you do your eyebrows first. It will be much more easier for you because if you do your eyebrows later, it will be a mess. So what you need for this tutorial, you need a 2 shades lighter concealer, pro concealer that is, for preparing your eyelids for the eyeshadow. Okay, so what you do is you take a little amount of that or just enough and apply it on your eyelids so that the eyelids can be ready to take in the eyeshadow. So once that is done, you blend it in like that using a damp beauty blender. You have to ensure that your beauty blender is damp guys, there's no other option. So I'm doing a purple eyeshadow and I'll be using that shade of purple, but that is not the look that I intended to achieve. I'm just going to use it for at the start and make it darker using a black eyeshadow. So as you can see, I'm focusing on the sockets of my eyes. That region is called the sockets of your eyes. Yeah, I learned it somewhere. So just tap, you can see the motion you're using, you're going to tap in that area and ensure that there's enough, not too much but just enough. So just focus and build that eyeshadow at that point. And I told you I'll be using a black eyeshadow to make it darker because I don't want like a very shouting purple eyeshadow on my eye. And also at the outer corner of your eye, we always prefer to use darker shades as you go into lighter shades towards your inner corner. So that is why I was using a black eyeshadow to focus and then later go in with purple again, you know, just to give it that perfect color that I actually needed. So once that is done, I'm going in with the transition shade. You can use a nude eyeshadow for that so that we can have a smooth transition between that purple and your eyebrows. You get the region between your eyebrows and the purple eyeshadow. So you're just going to smoothen out, and as you can see, I'm going in lightly, and just take your time, do it back and forth so that we have a smooth transition between the purple up to your eyebrows. So that is what I do, and I do the same for the other eyebrow as well. And as you can see, the purple, like there is no harsh line between the beginning of the eyeshadow and the end, something like that, so that you can have a beautiful transition like that. So next in, we're going to make a crease, and we need a flat brush and the same concealer that we had used. Take a little bit of that and put it at this point of your eye. You can just put it around like the where you normally put your eyeliner, and then look up so that it can give you an outline of where you're going to make your cut crease like that. And once that is done, you just draw an outline that the concealer had given you. You can make adjustments, you know, kidogo hapa na pale, to make that perfect shape of the crease that you want. So also to note, another important thing that you do is you ensure, if you are doing a 2-color eyeshadow, you have to ensure that it is half. You get, like the darker purple is half of the eyelid, as well as the cut crease is also half of the eyelid. So that is why I'm dragging the concealer towards the purple so that it can give me like a balanced, you get a balanced eyeshadow, the 2 eyeshadows, you get something like that. So I do the same for the other eyelid and make perfections, improvements, you know, where need be. That is what I meant. And once that is done, you're just going to take a flat brush, another flat brush, a different one, but you have to let that dry first because, you know, concealers will wet. So you have to ensure that, I was just doing that because I don't have a makeup fan, but just let it sit and dry for some time. So once that is done, go in with the flat brush like that and go in with the second color. And you can remember what I told you, you always have darker at the outer eye, towards the inner you have the lighter shade eyeshadow. So that is what I'm doing. I'm using now pink, and the motion I'm using at this point is tapping in. You can see the difference with the purple one, we were just going in circular motions or back and forth motions, but at this point you're just going to be tapping in. You don't want to mess because the concealer can also be messy at this point. So just tap and take your time. Be careful to follow the crease that you had actually drawn earlier. So just tap until the whole of that crease has been eyeshadowed, until the eyeshadow is eyeshadowing. You get it? Yeah, so actually that is what I'm doing, and I'm doing the same also the remaining part of the crease like that until everything is beautifully covered, and you can see the eyeshadow is already starting to eyeshadow. You get it's already starting to eyeshadow. So at that point I'm going to do also that to the other. I'm going to blend in and then do the same to the other cut crease that we had drawn earlier. Perfection. So I've done the same to the other eyelid, and you can see the cut crease has already cut creased. The eyeshadow is already giving, and the reason is why we use 2 shades lighter concealer is also to make your eyeshadow pop. And voila, it's already giving. I'm just going to make adjustments, add more if need be. If you feel like you need to make corrections, that is also what you do. So I'm going in with the purple again. You see the hash line between the pink and the purple. We don't want to be having that. Your shadow needs to be perfect and you have to take your time. So I'll be dragging the purple into the pink, as you can see in the video. So take a little bit of the purple and drag it back and forth into the pink, and later you're going to take the pink and drag it back into the purple. You get it, so that you have a smooth transition between the pink and the purple. You don't want to be having a harsh line, between the purple and the pink. So I do that for also the other eye, and then go in with pink, and as you can see, you drag the pink into the purple and the purple into the pink. So at this point I'm dragging the pink into the purple, and finally I'm going to be having a beautiful eyeshadow. So what I'm doing at this point is I'm taking the transition shade that we had used, the nude one, to bring perfection into life. You get it? So I'll just be doing that into the areas you can see is always the outer corner of the eyeshadow, so that it can just be perfect. And this is the final look, and I'm in love. I just love the way the eyeshadow has popped. And yes, this is the final look, guys. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers, please. So until next time, guys, bye.